yang sudah update dan divisi kita dari divisi 3 itu diturunkan kepada divisi 5, sangat membanggakan. Mungkin nah cek ngedukun ya temannya ya temannya hah? Kagak. Lagi ke semua. Oh, bro. Oh, masuk aingnya. Sabilah. Damkar.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending.
And one more try! Decent enough try. Spain with the corner, they're first. Defending of the... has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally...
Vinicius Junior. Now this could be a chance. Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. There is the breakthrough. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Some really good ball movement. Played into space. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Saliba. He's a sharp little ball here. Cannavaro. Scholes. Now DiMarco. And it's DiMarco. Searching pass he's played there. That has not gone well. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shoots!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Spain have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, what a ball! Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Spain have their third corner. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. He's on it, can he get away? Just eases him off the ball. Nicely shaped ball. Well, played right into his path. It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now he's got space here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. That is Messi! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Good ball, good take. Alexander-Arnold. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Big chance! That's done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Hit into the middle. That has been knocked clear. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, the way this game is off, need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough and he knows it.
Scholes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just...
And he shoots! And he hits the net! Yeah,
That's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Saliba cuts it out.
Hey, kenapa nih?
Alexander-Arnold.
Sekali kiri.
Oh no, what has happened here? He has found the way through. And the shots!
That really is so impressive. Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
He is through here. That is good strength. And it's Locatelli. Showing good feet. Stood up well to him there. O'Reilly has been caught there. It's a foul. So he's plotting something before playing it in.
Alexander-Arnold is offering a wry smile there.
The pass is intercepted. DiMarco perfectly measured that. Locatelli has created one goal already. And it's O'Reilly. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Good play on the left-hand side here. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. And he's whipped real. Oh, it's hit the post. Haaland. DiMarco has it in a wide position. Oh, nice touch. Now the cross. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
Ke formasi dulu guys. Kecelakanku tanpa perasa. Meninggalkanku tanpa perasaan. Dortmund ya. Kita melawan Dortmund di Stadion Adzif gitu. Kita santai guys.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Ball's gone out of play. It's a promising position, looking to go deep. Shot, surely! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's on it, can he get away? And smartly reclaimed. Lovely. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
He's given it away. Shot at goal! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they get themselves in front! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Haaland, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xabi Alonso gets across to intercept that. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Haaland. Okazaki. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Corner it is. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Roll! And he's got that completely wrong. This is Raul. Hazard. Bruno Fernandes. Richie approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bruno Fernandes, up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Ay.
Nearly 3 minutes extra time. And it's Hazard. Over to the other side. Diogo Dalot. And we reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Goes for a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both.
Scores! What a wonderful goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And this is Okazaki. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the...
Shapes to shoot! The keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that is a good ball to find. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bruno Fernandes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Van Nistelrooy clears it away. He's tried one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Guardiola clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
He's picked his way through. Xavi Alonso given the lift of his goal.
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Okazaki. They've won a corner. It's their second corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the pass is intercepted. Scholes pinches it off him. Aims beyond the defence. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
There will be 5
Borussia
minutes added
Dortmund
time.
really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
In for the
Lagi
pieces!
menit-menit akhir kasih panah.
They have stolen level at the last! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So all square. And
Kasih
time
sama
is up.
anjir.
Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So what do you...
Baru kita dapat baru 1 poin kita dapat, guys. Begitu sulit ku bayangkan, begitu sakit. Di bawah batu nisan kini kau telah sandarkan.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to...
And the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Plays it across. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Nistelrooy. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscap.
Haaland! He's delivered all right! And there is his 30th goal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough. He's gone for goal! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Xabi Alonso with the short one. Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And reclaimed it in a trice. It's a pretty loose pass. Xabi Alonso. Can he get on the end of this? He's making progress on the ball. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Cafu. Cross from Cap. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score. And a chance! They've done it! They have poured themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the counter is on. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. He has found a way through. And that's aimed into the middle. Cleared away.
Has been indicated.
Rafinha looking understandably energised after his goal. There's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. We're already back up and running after half-time. They found themselves 10 in, nowhere to go. Rijkaard. It's Kukçu. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Serginho. is through here. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Okazaki. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Kukchu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rafinha.
That pressing is so good. It's nice and early.
Okazaki played out wide. Now it's Haaland. Xavi Alonso aims beyond the defence. He's had it taken off him. Good ball, good take. Shot a goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond it. Harrison spots it and intercepts. Cafu. Rijkaard. Oh, good spread.
Substitution.
It's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Kukchu. Kukchu is always looking to break lines. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Messi.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Maldini. Serginho.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played right into his path. Forlan gets flagged offside. And that will be it. Good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Mana cok? Ke bawah kah? Oh etanya. Itu adinya. Lawan Arsenal. Apakah takut? Tidaklah. Apaan takut guys? Ngapain takut guys? Es teh 12. Isabella. Lama ya guys, sabar.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. And this is football at its finest.
Isabella.
Just listen to that, boys. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
In Paul's goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield. One of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to...
And the shot!
Apaan tuh guys?
Goal! Arsenal! And the game springs into life.
Santai
That's the
kawan.
perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So a breakthrough already. That pass isn't the best. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Messi. And here's Haaland. This is Scholes.
Cool.
Camavinga. Xavi Alonso. This interception. His positioning was spot on. Kimmich. Gabriel. Kimmich.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Okazaki. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He won't be happy with that one. Scholes. Now it's Okazaki. Vitinha.
You can never be sure who's in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe. Simple.
And the shots! And that's caused a worry or two.
Vitinha certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Gabriel. De Jong. It's a good run down the right. Hops him off it and wins back the ball. Pedri. Xavi Alonso. And he's forced to go back. Okazaki chasing after it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Camavinga. Vitinha. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! Quick to recover this. And that has been clubbed away. Thinks about the shot. Kimmich. Big header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the cutback. And that should get the job done. This looks promising. It's going to be another corner, I think. It's their second corner of the game.
completely wrong.
Aku cintaku padamu. Sayangku, sayangku padamu.
Gabriel. There's Kimmich. Rodri. He's intervened well there.
Has been indicated.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Okazaki. Saliba gets across to intercept. There's your whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know who's in.
And Messi! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nicely aimed pass, nicely intercepted. Camavinga. Somewhat off target. He's in a great position here. Well read. The danger is averted. Rodri. Here's Vitinha. And he's picked it up out wide. That's tidy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good ball, good take. Rodri. Great vision. Can he latch onto this? He gets big! No, not the best of headers.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
He's ended up in no man's land. Now it's Okazaki. Scholes. Played with finesse. Decent shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution in progress.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Scholes. It's a promising position. What about this cross? Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
This is Ronaldo. Oh, super find. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance for a shot. Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Oh, shooting chance! just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Vitinha, and he's worked it through. He's got away.
There will be 5 minutes.
Rashford! They've
Astagfirullahaladzim.
done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running.
Nah,
Simply
gitu. Semoga RB aing guys.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Well, there is the fresh-faced Bojan Kirkic. He's fearless, he's busy, he's a craftsman. How do you describe him, Jim?
I'm expecting to see a lot of him playing in pretty much every position, Peter, from number 10 to winger to auxiliary striker. His great strengths are his vision, his ability to play between the lines and knowing the landscape around him.
So you can't stick him in a pigeonhole?
No, you could say that. He does say he prefers a central role, but I think pace and agility are better suited to that wider position.
Haaland! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Cristiano Ronaldo, he's gone for goal! Rising over the bar.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And he's managed to get free, looking to play him in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And the keeper beats it away. And it's Bojan. Azar! And now a sudden chance to counter. Probing pass. Can he latch onto this? He won't be happy with that one. Scholes. And the shot. Oh, shooting chance!
Kasih ke asup Haaland.
Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Haaland brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Get it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he was alert to it. Lobbed in behind. Xabi Alonso kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's having a go! It's loose now, and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, it's played into the area. Indonesia are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Now it's Haaland. De Bruyne. He's a sharp little ball here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, given away.
There will be 1 minute
Been
at a
shipped
time.
out wide. It's a poor throw. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So, decent chance! Serginho, nicely aimed pass. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. He might be in here. Shapes to shoot. Really well taken goal. And the second half is off to a flyer. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
There's the shot. It's in. And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And yes, it's him again. So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Plays it across. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Xabi Alonso has given away a free kick. Now it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Good ball, good take. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Schlotterbeck calmly anticipates. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Bertujuan. And he's lost his man here. Oh, the great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for the run. Vardiol with the clearance. No, again there's no way through. De Bruyne. This looks promising. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold.
Two added minutes
Messi
has been
to look up
indicated.
from the right-hand side, seeking out options. That is lovely. Tries to cross. And that will be the final act. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Shown on this map. Thank you for your
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Hah? Wah, dibatakan ko ito na. Yo, kita butuh berapa pertandingan lagi, guys? 11, 2 pertandingan 11. Oke. Butuh 3 game lagi ya, 2 kali menang, 1 kali menang. Hmm? Hah? Beko. 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 Jepet ya? Ini segini kemana? Gimana kanan? Ayo sekarang cuaca. Di Jakarta mambel. Karena dikit pakurin.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Translate. Translate apa nama? Jakarta Utara. Kan satu di sortir ya, lo dari pisahkan apa tuh? Translate sortir apa tuh?
And that gets things running. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Rashford.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's in on goal. Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Now there's a chance for a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Messi.
Aduh.
Oh, that's a key interception. Face to face with the keeper. Chance, surely! He scored! There is the breakthrough! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence,
Oh, shit.
and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does.
Rashford!
Translate.
Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. That should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, this is a great position. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And it's DiMarco. He's on it. Can he get away? Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up.
Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Haaland. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Haaland. That's been cut out. Well played.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Thinks about the shot, and the shot! Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet... Oh, he's been caught napping. He's shifting through the gears here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rice. Oh, that's well spotted. Alonso. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well.
Thank you yang
so
sudah
far,
nonton,
Peter.
guys.
If it ain't broke, don't
Sorry
fix
ya,
it.
baru
So
disapa.
I think the manager has to resist change
that
at this
parking in
stage.
the area around the stadium is
A
strictly
half
forbidden.
of massive
Please use
entertainment
parking
and
provided by the
excitement.
park or
A
any other
2-goal
paid
margin,
parking
yes.
facilities in the area.
But all things still possible. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Can he get onto this? Very nicely done. In by Messi. Oh, smashing
Erling
header.
Haaland,
Euphoria,
guys.
utopia, and they are cavorting. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
That's pretty clear. It is a
Salah
foul.
David, anjir.
No messing about.
Wih, merah.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And this is shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Jika nanti kami
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated? Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one big chance! Great chance!
Erling
He's got a
Haaland.
goal!
Mantap mesin gol itu,
It
guys.
is no contest! It is
Thank you
a
yang masih
landslide!
guys. Sepertinya
That
masih langsung
really is
siram,
quite
guys.
fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on
Oke, harusnya langsung
utopia.
siram, guys. Selama gini mah, guys. Jangan lupa di like, guys.
Erling Haaland. Substitution on the field. Number 7. Xabi Alonso.
Oh, menang, guys, katanya. Udah ada pemberitahuan. Kita gasin lagi, guys. Masih ada 3 pertandingan lagi, guys. Santai, tidak dapat. Oh, apa nih? Kenapa nih? Bentar. Oh, lupa ini ada yang di merah tadi, guys. Kita ganti dulu. Salah. Masih punya siapa kita? Masih punya Bang Cai. Kita ganti sama Jai Idses dulu ya, guys. Ya, santai saja. Lanjut. Apalagi, guys? Oh, itu harus dibuang ya. CB. Gue punya RB itu, cok. Tar dulu. Gue punya RB. Gak sadar, guys. Cuma 97, guys. Gimana nih, guys? Dia gak punya penguat lagi guys. Alah, gak apa-apa. Das lagi. Kita butuh berapa? Kita butuh 1 kali lagi kemenangan. Biarkan. Derby Manchester. Derby Manchester dulu guys. Nah, kan untung di bawah guys. Untung di bawah dia guys. Aman, langsung kasih. Thank you yang baru datang, silahkan di like, di komen ya. Kalau yang gak baca komenannya atau ininya maaf ya, yang gak kesapa soalnya kan ini aku masih pakai handphone, jadi gak tahu ada atau tidaknya penonton guys, sulit ya kalau pakai handphone itu sulit. Like-nya langsung di handphone ini guys. Jadi ya gini deh. Salah kau kelebihan, aku tiada percaya. Teganya kau.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Costa is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he
Erling
expecting.
Haaland.
There it is! The
Erling
lightness of step,
Haaland,
the
guys.
sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Haaland. Now it's De Bruyne. Howson.
Haaland, bagus sekali Haaland.
Oh, nice touch. Chooses to go back. Manchester United deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable.
Oh, what has happened here? That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Aduh, kurang cepat tuh kiper guys.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Rodri is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's beaten the last man. He's one-on-one!
Aduh.
And oh, that's ambitious. Now it's Batistuta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. A lot of space ahead of him. Takes a shot!
Erling Haaland, masih dengan Erling Haaland
A
guys.
quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Haaland into the final 5 minutes of the first half. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, red, nice interception.
2 added minutes has been
De Bruyne.
indicated.
For Messi. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. De Bruyne crosses.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things
Kita
have worked
tengok
out
dulu
pretty well
Erling
so
kita,
far,
guys. Aduh.
Peter. If it ain't broke,
Wah,
don't
aman,
fix
aman,
it.
aman,
So
aman.
I think the manager has to
And the
resist
quick
change
announcement
today
at
that
this stage.
memorabilia from today's match is now
Well, the
for sale
players
in the
definitely know
stadium.
they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes. But all things still possible. It is Haaland.
Aduh.
He can get that clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Scholes. And the pass is intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he was quick to react. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press.
Aduh.
Tries to pass it through. And he's there to get it away.
Buang, gitu nah. Buang. Jangan membahayakan gawang sendiri, guys.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he latch onto this? Zappacosta has it out wide and in space. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Anjir, itu umpan.
Out for a throw. And he's whipped it across.
Kawan gitu, bro.
Neuer claims it. Safe hands. Xavi Alonso. Serginho. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Zappacosta. Messi. Now it's Haaland. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's
Suka
just a
banget
stern
itu
lecture.
pelanggaran, guys.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Santai.
That is Stuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Xavi Alonso with the clearance. Howson. Oh no, this does not look good. And now they can spring out of defence. De Bruyne is onto this. Now there's his
Erling
shot.
Haaland, asik.
Relentless, just relentless.
Mantap gak tuh?
There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Number 4.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy. accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Coming on the field is number
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for
Santai,
him.
kita buang-buang
And the
gitu
frightening
deh,
thing is,
buang-buang gitu,
Peter,
sampai
this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Nah, cakep.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, nicely intercepted. Spread it left. DeMarco
Such good technique.
fired deep towards the back post. And it's claimed by the keeper.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's through, now is he in? Not much subtlety about that challenge. No, that was never going to make it. And here's Haaland, and he's searching. Oh, shooting!
time.
Yeah, behind.
Off the post. Danger averted for now. Messi. There's the delivery. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 16.
To further improve their position of comfort.
Coming on to replace him.
Erling Haaland gak sih?
Number 41. Rice.
Oh, Haaland tidak nggak? Empat gol dari Erling Haaland. Anjir ketaruh.
And that is the last effort of the game. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an...
Tinggal apa guys? Tinggal butuh satu kali lagi kemenangan, kita lolos ke divisi 4 ya. Satu kali lagi kemenangan kita lolos divisi 4. Oke guys, gas. Ya kudu bisa deh. Ya. Ya kudu. Ya guys, lanjut Pak. Beda sih ya? Cek ama. Rasanya beda? Asli sok. Cek ama. Ntar guys, bikin bako dulu guys. Bikin bako dulu guys, bentar guys. Kita kemarin ngerasa banget tuhnya. Beda kan? Ini harus sama mama setelah hayangin milu deh. Yang bapak jogging. Bingung ya, aing bingung. Karunya di Bituna gini. Udah tapi udah cerita AA. Apa ya lokasinya nanti punya mana mah? Gitu. Ini malah di mana nih gitu. Asih agak nanya heula ka si Desipa isuk teh. Ieu teh ieu jeung kang jogging ngan pernah jeung bapak gitu kang jogging kumaha gitu. Dikitu heula ku anya ulah ka. Naon? Mobil. Ari si Bowie kata. Iya kok aya. Kaburuan madrasah ge kaya teh. Aris juga hek pernah ke mobilnya. Jangkung kok. Ayo jangkung ngomong menit tahu. Korea namanya. Ada sih kurang itu saksin sangkane tunangan nama. Tinggi suka ngomong lah kasih dede siapa? Di WA mun aktif punten apa sibuk? Kalau kata ISG. Ini sih punya. Hah? Masih dulu. Heeh. Ini dibikinnya kudu mau BR sih dia gitu mah. Sorry guys ya, agak lama guys. Barusan ini dulu gele bako dulu barusan guys. Apa sih linting ya bahasa Indonesia gele tuh? Linting bako dulu guys ya, karena enggak suka ganja guys. Karena ini
So welcome
masih
to a
belum
day of high
punya
ambition,
advance.
high aspiration and expectations.
Bako dulu ya.
Just 1 point required.
Bako itu kalau bahasa Indonesia tuh tembakau.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are
Tapi
heating up.
bukan ganja guys.
We'll be getting
Bukan
underway
ya, bukan.
very soon.
Anti saya anti yang gituan.
So it's away we go then. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
Looking tidy in possession here. Big chance!
Game yang sangat cantik, boy. Mantep dah guys, mantep ya. Kalau menurut kalian mantap, di like guys, di like
Most
guys.
fans believe it just might
Kalau
be.
menurut kalian yang barusan bagus, like
There
ya,
was
di
no
like, di like.
getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And the shots! That
Coba
is
ya, kalau
decidedly
barusan
bad.
bagus, di like dulu guys.
We've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Kita bikin lagi.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Aduh,
He won't be happy with that one. And here's Haaland.
santai gak sih Halan?
We expected better, and so did he. And that is out of play. Xavi Alonso. And here's Haaland. And that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Itu lawan dua guys.
That's been
Menang itu
intercepted.
guys.
Now it's Mbappe. He's found the way through.
Santai guys, depan kita kuat guys.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
Ya, kalah kita, kalah lari.
Well played, well sorted out. Goes for a shot.
Aduh, mantap ya guys, kalau mantap lah guys.
They're at it again in double quick time. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Scholes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Wih,
He's
ada
an
notif.
adventurous run down that left-hand side.
Terganggu notif guys, sorry guys.
Defense proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Nah, dapat.
And here's Haaland, gives it back.
Ya, terlepas guys.
Can he get on the end of this? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the
Maksudku
two
bukan ke
sides is
sana
the happier.
coy.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Nah, santai.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Nah, dapat
His
lagi.
interception, his positioning was spot on.
2 added minutes has been
Looking for
indicated.
options for movement. Saliba. Xavi Alonso.
Nice. Pemain baru deh, deh.
Inside here.
Religion something na grup deh.
I think things have worked out pretty well for
Sa
Southampton.
pemana tuh kualitas
So I think the
Liga
manager has
Spanyol,
to
bos.
resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Itu jadi nama tim City, PSG,
No way through there.
Prancis versus Jerman. Klub salah satu klub terkaya di dunia Pak, PSG.
Gabriel
Are certainly playing
Namun
with an
dengan
intense
City.
focus in executing their plan here.
City Group,
well, they're
Yeah,
certainly
I mean,
pressing
City
with
Group.
purpose here.
yang City Group arana teh.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the
Itu eta City Group nu kontrak Persib arana jadi Persib City.
the most accurate pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Shifted it to the flank.
Tapi Persib mulai nu Bandung
Perfectly measured
di Jawa
that.
Barat.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Pada bermarkasnya di Bandung.
Scoreline early after half-time. Threads one in.
Come on,
Saliba
Callum.
promptly onto that, and that is that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape
Oh.
here, and he wants them to press
Apa
as high as
sih?
they can and get in the right position.
Kadupak sih
to
tadi
do that
kesana mah
collectively.
kadupak nu kitu teh.
And it's Scholes. Well, this is Haaland!
Alan, mantap sekali Erling
That is
Haaland.
brilliant!
Afrika.
Right from the top draw. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment then, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Mbappe is onto this. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Scholes spread it left. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing.
Ah,
That's a
kalem
foul.
coy.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Salah. Terlalu terburu-buru guys.
That looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Kokchu.
Nice.
Interception. He's got away. But can he finish?
Ah, kemasukan satu guys.
And they are right back within touch. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Santos give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Now it's Haaland. Haaland.
Alan.
Knocks it into space. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Xavi Alonso aims beyond the defence. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy.
Added minutes has been
Marco.
indicated.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Mulai kasar guys, mulai kasar
Well, you
guys.
might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Gabriel deals with that comfortably. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Haaland.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And
Nice.
time is up. And
kita lolos divisi 5 ya guys. Kita naik ke divisi
A time to
4.
crank up the music, charge the brass. This is going to be quite a party.
Balik. Ya, sama tuh. Oh, kata. Kada pagar dek. Dek ucing mana tadi? Kemana kursi ya tuh? Kemana tuh? Oke guys, kita akhirnya naik ke divisi divisi 4. Target selanjutnya apa bang? Divisi 3 lah coy. Kita kejar divisi 3. Gas. Yang berapa sekarang? Kita lihat sampai jam berapa bang? Sampai setengah 1. Pokoknya live 2 jam guys. Kita lawan timnas ini guys. Aduh, lawan timnas Indo guys. Ih, lupa ya, tadi gak dilihat dulu, gak apa-apa deh. Timnas Indo guys. Lama banget guys, merdia guys. Aduh. Aduh.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. More colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like the full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. And it's DiMarco. Scholes. DiMarco, he has found a way through. And he's whipped it across. Beckenbauer clears it away. Messi. Serginho. Now it's Lewandowski. Lovely, now then. DiMarco. Adams. DiMarco going full tilt down the left. He is through here. Very nicely done. What a throw in. That's another throw. Adams gets it away.
Thank you.
They get a throw in.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And this is Raul. Oh, well played. Scholes. And it's Xabi Alonso. He's cut it out. De Bruyne. He's got away. Haaland had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah,
Bullish header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Aimed beyond the defence. DiMarco gets it clear. Searching pass he's played there. What delightful ball. Look at the space here. Haaland!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's going for goal! And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get rid. Scholes. It's Xabi Alonso. And here's Haaland.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Serginho. Saliba promptly onto that.
Aduh, baru mulai guys serangannya.
So we go into
pertama.
half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0.
Aduh.
Gerrard is there to clear. There will be a throw-in.
Panik ya guys.
And he's managed to gift it back. Lewandowski. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Short changes him with that pass. Haaland. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. De Bruyne. Now then, the ball's come loose. Chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to play it through. This ended up in no man's land. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Scholes looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. De Bruyne crosses. Beckenbauer gets it away. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, shooting chance! It's in. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Over to the left. Xavi Alonso. Now, can they get him away?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many?
And the shots! They've scored! His position was... And that will be the final act. So it does end elsewhere. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show and equal measure. Just not enough on either side.
Satu poin lumayan. Ih lupa anjir back aing guys dekat cokot. Sholat melata.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation,
Dapat rin
emotion.
magpapagalas.
The game yet to kick off. The excitement
Thank you
already
ya, ang
palpable.
maragabong.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
That's been intercepted. And it's slung out wide. Hit into the middle. Oh, smashing header!
Aduh.
Goal, Milan! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alonso, great vision. Mbappe, and that has left him in a heap. Some really good ball movement.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's managed to get free. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a quick one. Now it's De Bruyne. Xabi Alonso. And here's Haaland. Haaland!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Scholes. Played out to the right. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking to play him in. That looks a good ball through. He has found the way through. Chance, surely! Oh, take a win style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Oh, shooting chance!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
This is Scholes. Back it goes. And it's Xabi Alonso. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's got away. He can get that clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It's anyone's ball now. Cross goes in there. It's a decent clear. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Donatoni does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist
Just a quick
change
announcement.
at this
We'd
stage.
like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
De Bruyne, Xavi Alonso, Bastoni, Costa Curta, and it's DiMarco. Valverde, distributed tidily. Now it's Haaland, driving forward. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Probing pass, brilliantly cut out. And it's De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Costa Curta. Oh, well played, well sorted. Could be danger here. Defending was strong and firm. He has a look up. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Now he's got space here, and he was quick to react. And that's put paid to a promising move. Just eases him off the ball. Scholes. Oh, Red, nice interception. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Di penjara terkurung
Substitutions taking place.
Ball's gone out of play. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Good ball, that too. Serginho. Rafinha. Knocks it into space. Swings it across. He rises! Alexander-Arnold. Scholes. And it's De Bruyne.
There will be one.
Oh, that's well spotted. Rudiger.
Aduh,
that's
kalah
it.
2-0 kita guys.
Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one.
Baru dapat 1 poin ya dari 2 pertandingan. Aman guys, aman. Ada yang apa guys? Bentar guys. Sorry. Batalin dulu. Sorry, santai dulu guys. Woi, kembali dulu, woi. Aduh, sir. Nah, balik dulu, santai dulu. Ada yang ini, ada yang lupa guys. Ngaco. Nah, gas. Kawan King MU guys.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So let's got things underway. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going to play. I mean, we know he can operate on either side, and he's a cracking carrier of the ball. But his pace and ability to track back are huge pluses. So this guy gets up and down the pitch to great effect.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's DiMarco. De Bruyne is in a really good position out wide. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this?
Oh,
Super ball. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. DiMarco.
That's going in strongly.
Just eases him off the ball. Scholes. De Bruyne. Here's Mbappe. And it's Mbappe! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Tries to pass it through. He's through here. Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Chance for a shot!
Erling Haaland, bos.
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That's really well cleared. Shoots! Oh, it rattles the bar. Chooses to go back. It's run loose here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And here's Haaland, played out towards the right wing. Balde. Rodri. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe. That has been cut short.
It will be 1 minute at a time.
Mbappe. And that has been clubbed away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And we come to you
So
now.
your views on the
with a
first
quick
half?
request for
Well, I
support
don't think
for
either
our
side will
charity
have too
fund.
much to
Chance in
complain
football.
about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So, we're just settling back into this second half. DeMarco. Scholes. And the through ball. It could be in here. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rodri, looking to play him in. Great vision. That's an excellent interception. Cannavaro. Scholes. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Haaland. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Bruyne, and he's managed to get free. Haaland, nice interception, well timed. Xavi Alonso, oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's picked his way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Haaland. Ah, now can they counter? Chips it through. Oh, that is a good ball. Chance, surely! Yes, it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
26 minutes, please. Number 4, Erling Haaland.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Erling Haaland.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Can he finish?
Selamat,
Just
selamat,
not
selamat.
quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Desperate defending required here. Cannavaro is there and he can get that clear. He's having a shot!
Added time.
Haaland. And we're done. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none.
Bisa yuk satu game lagi guys. Yuk bisa yuk satu game lagi yuk. Sudah pertama. Cepat masukkan kiri dan masuk. Lebih lama. Nah, siap.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Ederson. He's got great technique, Peter, and for a goalkeeper, he's got the passing range of a top-class midfielder. I think his team will be looking to use him as a foundation from which to build both sustained spells of possession as well as quick counter-attacks. He's got a phenomenal left foot.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That's going to go a long way. Messi's cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
De Bruyne! Oh, it's come loose. Quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Now it's Kaka. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Goal! A great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. the keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to them.
Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball. Approaching the half-hour mark, and he was quick to react. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ambitious ball here. DiMarco. Now it's Haaland. And it's Xabi Alonso. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. DiMarco. That has been cut short.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's De Bruyne. And here's Haaland. Nicely spread. Played back in. And he thumps it clear. Played back. Kaka can see things, others simply cannot.
There will be 1 minute.
Oh, what has happened here? This possibly the last play of the half. Up he goes! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Guardiola aims beyond the defence. Scholes. Some resolute defending there. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. De Bruyne. Looking for options for movement. And it's De Bruyne. Xabi Alonso. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's a sharp little ball here. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that's a fine challenge. So, third corner of the game. Smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
In by Messi. Mbappe! He will be livid with himself. Half an hour gone in the second half. Great defending, strong and determined. No luck with that dink over the top. We expected better, and so did he. the run. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Not the most convincing of passes. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Guadalajara nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Can he get it through? Guardiola.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Substitutions taking place.
Guadalajara can make their change now with a break in play.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that will be the final act. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times.
Santai. Baru 1-0 guys. Madrid lawan kita ya guys. Masuknya hiri tengah. Oh, jar belakang re.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way...
And the shot!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their bread. And here we are in the early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
After 3 minutes. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the trust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. DiMarco. Referee's given a throw. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Now it's Haaland.
That was lovely, that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's been shifted off it. Scholes. Kupchu. Now it's Batistuta. Threads one in. He's through here. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Wah, gawat guys.
He can get that clear. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Batistuta.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Wow.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on
Chance for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
modern football for you, you get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Bertujuan. Kanan.
Pinches it off him, and he was quick to react. Xavi Alonso. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Cannavaro. Oh, good take in a good area. DiMarco. Now it's Haaland. Looking to play him in. Oh, Red, nice interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ball looks a good one. He's in space and looking for options. Batistuta's cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Xavi Alonso. And this is Bale. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. De Bruyne. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. This is De Bruyne.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He is through here. Great chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist
Making their way
change
home
at
on
this
public
stage.
transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Played out wide. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Haaland. Closing in on goal. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And that's a poor pen.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. There's the crossfield ball, the most accurate pass. Messi. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Messi. That's been slipped through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Batistuta. Oh, well measured. He has found the way through. Batistuta ploughing through the mid. Can he finish?
looked every bit the assured keeper there. Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Madrid have reclaimed it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Haaland. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Batistuta. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Haaland.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
That's good vision. Good read, needed to be. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Haaland. And here's De Bruyne. He's had it taken off him. And he's picked out the run. And this is Bale. Touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
There will be 1 minute added
Not
time.
the best distribution from the keeper. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is it. The referee has seen it up.
Oke guys, mungkin cukup sekian dulu ya untuk live malam ini. Besok lanjut lagi habis Jumatan ya kalau sempat. Tapi thank you ya yang sudah stay di sini. Semoga kalian